If you love God, love people, and love real estate, you're in the right place. If you always wanted to make a community impact in your city while also doing God's will and making good money doing it, you're also in the right place. Welcome, everybody. My name is Derrick Forston. Super excited that you guys are here with me, and we're going to call this a check-in ILF day. So we're going to be discussing the best real estate strategy that there is. And again, my name is Derrick Forston. Again, super excited that you guys are here. I'm the owner and operator of Second Chance Housing, but I'm also the founder of Forston Consultants, where my family and I go all over the world showing people what this concept is. So I'm getting ready to run my big mouth. So again, if you guys don't know me, I'm just simply a guy that God put on this earth to make really all your dreams come true. Because most of y'all are just like me and my family. You guys love God, you love people, and you always been trying to get into real estate, right? So God has blessed us to kind of formulate this thing called independent living facilities. And that is a big old word for how we take a residential property and we take people from homeless to hopeful. And again, we do that in a shared living environment, okay? We start independent living facilities. And most of y'all know that I used to be a social worker a long time ago. That's how all of this started. And God just put it on my heart to one day to also get into the game of helping people, but also connected to real estate, okay? So all this is, guys, is the love of God, real estate, and social services all mixed into one. I was the guy that I teach you guys to go and find 9 years ago. I was the social worker. I was the case manager. I was the guy that you want to put on your Rolodex or on your iPhone, and you want to be blowing me up and emailing me every day. Hey, Mr. Derrick, got any great clients? Just keep this in mind when you're discharging people. And Denise, that messed around and showed me a lady that was making $41,000 a month, Denise, doing exactly what I'm going to show y'all tonight. But the only difference is that she did it in rats and roaches. And Miss D said I could consider her as family already. So I always tell people, once you come and hang around us like 1 or 2 or 3 times, like you're kind of like family. We just got there's an addition to that family when you become an ILF Mastery Blueprint member. They're really family because they're a part of the coaching and they're under this goodness that God has given us. But just for the new people really quickly, I usually take 2 hours to tell this story. I'm going to tell it in less than 3 minutes and we're going to move on because I want to answer a bunch of questions tonight. I literally saw somebody living my dream, y'all doing it the wrong way. God allowed me to see a girl making 41 grand a month, y'all doing this. He did it in rats and roaches. And because I knew y'all weren't going to believe me, I took pictures of it. I took videos of it. I show you guys all the time. So again, depending on how new you are to me, I'm not sure what you've seen, right? We're live every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday for sure. But during the week, my team is always playing something. So I hope that a lot of you guys that are new to me tonight, that's saying that you're new, you bumped into us on maybe a day where we kind of really maybe wasn't live like I am now. And again, I guarantee you that you guys been praying for something just like this. Right? But people been hiding from you, gatekeeping it, and you thought you needed a license. But when God allowed me to see that lady making 41 grand a month, and I was making 28 grand a year, it blew my mind. It blew my mind to know that somebody was living my dream, doing it the wrong way, and making $41,000 a month doing it. If you made 41 grand a month, would that change your life a little bit? Now, if you already make that kind of money, excuse my arrogance, right? Excuse my stupidity on that. I don't mean to insult anybody. But most people was cool about our culture, the way God set it up. Most of y'all are just like me and my family. And many years ago, wasn't really making that much money. I was making 28 grand a year and saw somebody living my dream making 41 grand a month. I said, Lord, have mercy. Can I get into this? Because I'm already helping people. I love God. I love people. And I'm trying to get into this real estate game. And lucky for you all, I'm no crab in a bucket. So we share this thing everywhere we go. So very simply, guys, we take a regular residential property. We connect with social workers and case managers. And that becomes our funnel system. And we branded it as an independent living facility. But watch this. I say this all the time. I don't care what you guys call it. Just understand that the genre of people that we're housing, they don't require a license because they can feed themselves, take their own medications, and they can provide their own transportation through Uber, Lyft, taxi cab, the uncle, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the mom, the dad. Anybody but y'all. I don't want you driving people around when you're doing this business. Now, this thing with Derrick later on, big bro, like I'm gonna start my own Derrick, I'm gonna start my own transportation company, and we're gonna build Medicaid and all that. Great. But if this model serving the independent people, I jokingly said, but I really mean this. My people cook their own bologna sandwich. They provide their own transportation, usually through their insurance. And guys, like, and they're taking their own medications without you all and me trying to be a nurse or pretending to, and then getting in trouble and end up on the Channel 8 News. I'm not asking y'all to be something that y'all not. If you love God, love people, and love real estate, like, what are we waiting on? Show me something else other than you going to open up your own church. Jokingly, some of my family used to tell me, boy, that boy Derrick, he gonna be a preacher. Derrick gonna be a preacher. No, I ain't. But guess what? I do have a ministry. I do love, in fact, I'm crazy about God. He crazy about me. He messed around and showed me my dream and how I can do his will through real estate. How genius is God? Now, if I was a dummy, I'd be saying, how genius is I? But the devil is a liar. God was so genius. He said, Derrick, you want to help my people? You want to do my will? Derrick, you want to receive my blessings upon your life? Derrick, in my Bible, in my word says the poor and needy will always be among us, Derrick, and we're to take care of the poor, the needy, and the widow. And it also says, Derrick, when you do unto the least of thee, the marginalized, the homeless, the displaced, the guy that's holding the sign said, I'll work for food. God said, it's like you're doing it unto me. So you mean to tell me y'all don't want to do God's will, do God a favor, and also be compensated for it? That's the biggest cheat code in life. Let me say that real quiet, because usually they'll say it loud for the people in the back. You mean to tell me that I can do God's will, help people because it's biblical, and God allowed me and my family to also benefit from that while I'm helping mankind and doing God's will? Oh my God. Tia, I don't have to be a pastor to do that. Tia, you know how many of my uncles and my aunties said, boy, that boy Derrick, he gonna be a preacher. Derrick gonna be my dad and sister, that boy gonna be a preacher. No, I ain't. I don't desire to have no church and to be no preacher. But I do believe in this ministry that I have that allows me to share the love of God, show the love of God through real estate. And if you got any sense, everybody you know in your life that's wealthy, they're involved in real estate some kind of way. So why not possess the land like he also told us to do? I found out, guys, there's one thing that God don't do no more. And I want y'all to write this down, because somebody gonna say, oh my God, Derrick finna say something that God don't do no more. I show lamb. Get your pen out. I found out that one thing that God don't do no more, y'all, is make land. He don't make no more of that. He done that one time and allow us to discover it. We need to stop buying it, building it, and getting into real estate, helping people. There's an affordable housing crisis all over your city. I don't care where you live at. There's a housing crisis all throughout your city. Why not you be the answer to that? Most of y'all people that find us are God-fearing people. I would love to believe that. So listen to this genius prayer. God, can you make me the answer to my city, that when people think about affordable housing, they think of me and my program? Because God, I understand that this is also doing your work and your will. You just allow me to do it through real estate. God, thank you for the generational wealth that this will also give us. But God, thank you for partnering with me in covenant to do your will through real estate. Like, how genius is that? Like, y'all can call it what you want. I think that's the biggest cheat code in life. You find a business that serves God and serves people, the finance is going to come right behind it. Not that it won't be some hard times, some tough times, all of that stuff going to come. All of that stuff going to come. But the devil is a liar that we don't keep it moving with this thing that most of y'all say, God, put it on your heart. I hope you guys are enjoying the information. If you want more information just like this, what you're hearing now, make sure you text the phrase more info and don't put it in the chat. Text it to this phone number. Text more info. That's MOREINFO to the phone number 407-326-0086. We're going to give you our complimentary webinar, and then that leads to a complimentary call with me and my team to talk about how fast can we get you started. Let's get back to the show. Thank y'all so much for being a part of the live broadcast. Don't wait to be great. I am your host, Mr. Derrick Forston. I am Mr. ILF. So when you're ready to change your life and lead your job, I'm the guy you come and see, right? You consult with God first and then come see me. And between God and I, you can walk off your job before Thanksgiving of this year, if that's what you decide, okay? And we do that through independent living facilities. Pepper says, can it be an apartment complex or townhouse or duplexes? Pamela, I'm going to answer that in two ways. The first way, I'm going to say no, because I don't want you sharing a wall with nobody else. But if you say no, Derrick, I own side A and side B, I'm going to say run it. But if you're telling me, Pam, that you're going to go to some place and rent an apartment and do this, I'm going to say no. Because again, unless you get the permission, that's going to be your first hurdle. Second hurdle, that you don't know the kind of tenant you have until you actually get them. I don't want you sharing a wall, acting a fool with somebody next door that causes no problems, right? Because again, when I first started, my ILF business was a clown show. I brought in all the wrong people. The ambulance, the police, and the fire department came every day. Can you imagine that was an apartment complex? I'm bringing bad heat on myself. There's going to be a lot of people that already don't want y'all to do this. Don't give them extra reasons by bringing the wrong people and doing it in the wrong environment. So in my mind, the duplex is out unless you own all of it. But I don't want her putting a regular tenant inside A and then these brand new ILF guys on side B, but before she know who they are. Let me give you some real game too. I just feel like coaching a little bit. One of my major keys or tricks, or I don't know what you want to call it, or gems, is that when I'm starting a brand new place, I don't start it with brand new people. I bring three of my best guys from my other ILF. I started with them. So that the precedent starts as, hey man, Derrick don't go for this, Derrick don't go for, and bro, Derrick can kick you out if you do that. Miss D. He says, for your business name, should you avoid using housing for bank funding? Absolutely. That's like rule number 1A of my coaching. Get a business and don't call it housing. Dummy me, your coach, 9 years ago, when he got second chance housing, because I wanted everybody to know what I was doing. It was dumb, y'all, when I found out. When you want funding, the bank hates real estate. It want nothing to do with it. So Denise, you just brought out one of my main coaching points. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because we suggest using words like solutions, enterprise, foundation, group, project. I can go on and on and on. Notice none of those said housing that locks me into housing. Because don't I know today, Denise, I should have been second chance solutions, second chance enterprise, second chance foundation. But I said, well, how will people know what I do? Get rid of that mindset. You're going to explain it, which is the greatest part of all. They're going to say, well, second chance foundation, what do you do, sir? Glad you asked. See how I perked up, y'all? Glad you asked. We are an independent living facility. We take people from homeless to hopeful, and we do it in a shared living environment. I work with social workers and case managers, just like yourself, ma'am, that when you guys are discharging people with nowhere to go, you guys call us. I can be your stepping stone to all of your clients the day of discharge. Guys, I've been saying that spiel for 9 years. Now my VA said, because I don't say that spiel actually. Did that just make sense? I think that's some good coaching right there. Okay. Let's see. Would the word community and care be okay? Care, I don't like that. Care makes people believe that you're going to offer care. We don't. We offer housing, a supportive environment. Care sounds like a nurse. Care sounds like you're going to feed me, bathe me, give me my medications. Community, I love. Ooh, I love community. You can pick any word in the world and put community behind it. You're like, wow, I like that. Right? Like, think about it. Grateful community, yellow community, journeying community, passion and like whatever in community. Just don't make it sound like real estate. Foundation, project, community, solutions, enterprise. The bank loves those names. You know why? Because it says in their ears, high reward and low risk. Consulting is another favorite of ours. Marketing. The bank loves consulting because they think, man, consulting, low risk, high reward. Marketing, low risk, high reward. Real estate, ding, 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 high risk, high risk. Don't lend to them. Don't give them business credit. Don't give them lines of credit. Ugh. I was so worried about how the other tenants would feel about each other. Have you had situations where the residents did not get along? Absolutely. That's going to happen. These are humans. But watch this though. Let me see, get the name right. Small Sips. You would be amazed of how we move people in as strangers on a Monday. By Thursday, they're family. A lot of these people, Small Sips, don't have a bunch of choices. There is no mom, no dad, no Uncle Joe, no friends, no family. So a lot of people that we serve, they understand that. And my job is to also relay that by communication. Hey, man, you need to make this work, bro. Like, you told me at the hospital, I'm your only choice. You said your dad died 10 years ago. Your mom and you never got along. Your family shunned you years ago because of whatever. And, bro, you have no friends. I'm bringing you to a place, Mr. Joe, where I have no problems. Oh, I'm giving y'all some good coaching right now. If you got an ILF, please steal this. And again, if I get a call in 2 days that we having problems, I'm going to think it's you, Joe. Because the place you going, I have no problem. God, that's one of my favorite quotes to my tenant the day of move-in. In fact, I can get a shirt that says, the place I'm sending you has no problems. Woo-hoo-hoo. Y'all, that's some good coaching because I'm setting the precedent that, bro, you're going to a really good place. I shouldn't hear a peep from you or anybody else. You should just move in and live like my other guys and be in comfort. Congratulations, bro, and welcome to Second Chance Housing. Today is your second chance, big bro. That's what I tell everybody because that's the name of my program. Who is that? And again, I want y'all to use that so that you can psychologically tell them, bro, if I start having problems here, it's you. Because these guys been here for a long time. Oh, don't forget, guys, this room is brought to you guys by Digital Flow Solutions. It's our all-in-one platform that runs any business that you have. So one more time, this platform tonight is brought to you by digitalflowsolutions.net. It's the system that runs not only our ILF business, but all 7 other businesses that God bless Shay and I with. And I'm super proud of a lot of you all that are watching me right now. You guys allow Digital Flow Solutions to run your business and your other businesses. Digital Flow Solutions is an all-in-one platform that runs any business. It builds your website, which my team is going to do. It covers your business phone line, your automations, your AI bots, and everything that you can think of in automations to run your business. Again, that's digitalflowsolutions.net.
Did you know that we had a Facebook Academy and it's absolutely free? Text the word JOIN, JOIN to 407-326-0086 and join the rest of us. There's about 90 to 100 people joining that group a day. And it's like-minded people that want to do the independent living facility model. So make sure that you join it. And again, text the word JOIN, JOIN to 407-326-0086. And my team will send you the link to join that. Or just go to Facebook and type in the ILF Academy and we'll see you there.
Don't forget, guys, join our free ILF Academy. You guys can text the word JOIN, that phone number scrolling below, or just go to Facebook, the group section, and look up ILF Academy, the ILF Academy. Other than that, man, I appreciate you guys. I love y'all like a fat kid loves cake. And I'm going to say, now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ever ask or think, according to God's power. You guys be great, and we'll see you guys on the other side of success. Hopefully that's in your own independent living facility. Be great, guys.
Hey, what's going on, family? I hope you guys are enjoying this show. But just in case you was wondering, how in the world do we rent these properties or lease them? And what does the conversation sound like that we're telling the homeowner to convince them to rent their house to us? That's one of the biggest things in this business, and I want to give it to you. So text the word PURPOSE, PURPOSE, to the phone number 407-326-0086. And we're going to give you the exact guide to what we say, how do we dress, how do we find them, everything you need to know in terms of to get your first property. We put it in the ebook. And again, it's called The Pursuit of Purpose and Profit. Text the word PURPOSE to 407-326-0086, and we'll see you on the other side of success. I hope you guys are enjoying the information, and we super appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget, though, if you want to be an affiliate of what we do to get 40% of it, make sure you guys text the word affiliate to 407-326-0086. And remember, I pay 40% of whatever you sell. I hope you guys are enjoying the information. If you want more information just like we figured out your problem. You have a great business or a great business idea. You just don't have a website. So visit digitalflowsolutions.net and get the best website in the world for only $97. And then you just pick your monthly. Did you know that we had a Facebook Academy and it's absolutely free? Text the word join, JOIN, to 407-326-0086 and join the rest of us. There's about 90 to